Hi, and welcome to Cinema Figures. I'm your host, Caitlin, and today is a continuation of Sharkathon. So, today's video, since, 27 films in 27 days, counting it down to Shark Week, I had to pick something awesome. So, I decided to pick something that I actually got to see in theaters. So that is Shark Night 3D. So Shark Night 3D came out in 2011, and it stars Sarah Paxton and Catherine McPhee. Stars a bunch of other actors, but I don't remember their names. So basically, Shark Night 3D starts off with a character trying to take a bunch of her friends from her college back to her family's lake house. So a bunch of things ensue. We find out that the locals there may or may not be bad people. They're at least racist. So yeah, they're bad people. But it gets into there's a shark in the water. So, starts off, friends having a fun time, water skiing, which, by the way, Malik, the character in this, if that is his first time water skiing, that is totally unrealistic, because I've water skied before, and I can tell you from experience, it is not that easy to water ski your first time. You are going to beef it so many times before you actually make it through. But, he made it look easy. He made it look easy. But, of course, Malik is attacked by a shark. So, little insight to his character. Apparently, he is a very promising draft pick, in love with his girlfriend, star athlete. Just everything is going right for this guy, right? He gets attacked by a shark. He loses his arm. So, of course, everyone in their group immediately thinks it's a boating accident. One individual from the group who feels responsible actually dives into the water to try to reclaim his arm. Does, in fact, find his arm, which, by the way, if you're attacked by a shark and it rips off your arm, do you really think you're going to be able to just get that arm back? No, I'm thinking that arm's probably inside a shark's stomach, but that's just me. Anywho, they're able to actually reclaim the arm and stick it inside of a cooler. So, maybe they can reattach it, maybe. But also, that's when they find out there are sharks in the water, or at least a shark. They only know about one shark at this time. So, of course, they try their darndest to get their friend to the hospital, but, yeah, a bit of bad luck. Malik's girlfriend ends up getting thrown in the water and attacked by a shark. Yes, she did, and it's very unfortunate. But, then the boat either runs over something or just stalls out. It doesn't 100% explain this, but they end up crashing the boat and having to bail out before it crashes. So there's a big explosion because, this is a 3D film. They do need to get those 3D dollars thrown in there. Now, from here on out, it's this group of college kids relying on the locals. So, the locals that we think might be there to help them are actually bad guys. Yeah, that's right. These guys right here are bad guys. 100% bad guys. So, they say they're there to help you out. No, they're not. They're not. They're there to feed you to a bunch of sharks and film it, because apparently Shark Week, yeah, you know, Shark Week, like Sharkathon, is one of the biggest events of the year, you know. And they wanted to cash out on that. So they decided to grab a bunch of sharks and dump it inside of this saltwater lake. And then film a bunch of attacks. Because, you know, that's 100% how you get the views. I mean, Sharkathon, Shark Night. My event's not hurting anyone. I'm just saying. But there's a bunch of things that ensue. The attacks throughout are pretty well done. I will tell you, unfortunately, some of the CGI is clearly not aging well. Especially the CGI bits with the sharks' fins emerging from the waters. Kind of looks like sci-fi right now. And I've been watching a lot of sci-fi films recently, so I know about my sci-fi, but this is the film that made me aware of cookie sharks. This is the film that made me terrified of cookie sharks. I saw this film in theaters and I had a lot of fun, but the one thing that has always stuck with me since the first time I saw this in theaters was those damn cookie sharks. Those things are terrifying. They're little, they hunt you in packs, in large groups, and they just like pick you apart like piranhas would. Yeah, that's right, cookie sharks. Terrifying creatures. Yeah, I'm going to insert an image right here. Those are scary, scary creatures. Anywho, so Malik, he lost his girlfriend, he lost his arm, he lost his chance at a future. He's basically lost everything. So you take one of his, he's gonna take one of yours. He decides he's gonna go out into that water and he's gonna kill himself a shark. Which he does actually manage to do. So kudos for him. However, this is also when we find out that there's more than one shark in those waters. That is when our characters find out, and that is when we find out. Because he kills a hammerhead, but it was not a hammerhead that attacked his girl. So, Alright, so, of course, really a lot of deaths, a lot of crazy things going on. We find out we can't even trust the cops in this. Because even the small town sheriff is a bad guy. Bad, bad man. Hopefully I'm inserting an image here. Because if not, I'm just going to look silly. Pointing at nothing. But, continuing on, we get down to the final bit where it is Sarah Paxton's character, her romantic interest, the bad guys, and her dog. Alright, so one of the bad guys, aka Red, wants to keep her dog because it's so pretty. And I will tell you, that is a pretty dog right there. That is a sweet dog. That is a pretty dog. He loves his girl, Sarah Paxton. Her character's name is also Sarah, so, you know, it is what it is. But, her ex-boyfriend, who happens to be one of the bad guys, yeah, that's right, I didn't mention it earlier, but her ex-boyfriend's also one of the bad guys. He's not going to keep a doggo, so he just says chuck the dog in the water. It's fine. So they do end up throwing the dog in the water, which, by the way, you know what? I don't like to curse a lot on this, but fuck this guy. Fuck this guy and fuck his partner. Because you tried to kill a dog, okay? You try to kill a dog, and I see it on Catrun Figures or Cinema Figures. Yeah, that's right, Catrun Figures is my first channel. Cinema Figures is the current channel you're watching right now. Seriously, you tried to kill a doggo. You're not on my good list. We'll put it that way. Anywho, ultimately, they then throw Sarah Paxton's character into a cage and dump a bunch of chum on her and try to stick a great white up against her. However, you know, she makes it out. her significant, or the guy she's at least flirting with right now, made it out. The dog's alive. Honestly, I care less about these two human characters. The doggo survived, so we're good. We're good. The dog survived. But it's the three of them. They're making it out, and shark jumps out of the water. And that's when we get the credits. So Mark and I are currently arguing over whether or not this means that all three of those characters are dead or if they're alive. I would like to think they're alive, personally. All of the nonsense that they just survived, and they've got the doggo on board with them. He thinks all three of them are dead now. So please do give me a like, comment below, and tell me whether or not you think those three characters are dead or alive. Personally, I like to think they got the dog on board with them. They're safe. Who is going to kill a dog on camera and not feel like a bad guy? Nobody kills a dog in a movie without feeling like a bad guy. Look at Will Smith. Look at Will Smith in I Am Legend. He was a bad guy immediately after. I hate that movie. He killed the dog. 100%. Saying it right now. Hate that movie. He killed the dog. You kill a dog in a movie, I officially don't like you. Right there. Cinema figures approved. But also, now that all the rambling's over, please do subscribe to Cinema Figures. We are in the middle of Sharkathon, aka the countdown to Shark Week. AKA, this film, they were trying to like feed people to sharks in order to get money. I'm reviewing shark movies that I think are awesome, in order to try to garner views. So, it is what it is. Mine's legal. That's all I'm saying. And mine's not messed up. But also, please do subscribe to my channel for more movie content and sharky goodness. Or check out any of the older videos I have up for offer here on Cinema Figures. Like I said, I have been doing a number of these videos. I have good, bad, horrible, and amazing shark films on this so far, as well as other content that's really, really fun. So please do check that out if you are so inclined. And until next time, I'm your host, Caitlin. Bye.